Hi, this is Mike Broadwell. I'm going to make a quick video showing you how to set up the SolaraGem as soon as you get everything in the mail or delivered. So thanks for joining us. Okay, to begin, I'm going to show you how this works. There's a frame around the light source. The SolaraGem has little magnets under these stickers. And this frame is machined, is designed to fit snugly into the frame around the light. Okay, that's the finished product. So we'll go more into that, but I wanted to get you that to start with. The frame here is magnetic. There are magnets here. This snaps right in here. So that's what we're going to achieve. I'm going to start back from the beginning, but wanted to give you that start. So here is the Lume Cube as it comes from the store. And you open the box, and I've already opened this one, but there's a little perforation along here. You just cut that or tear that perforation. And then what you'll find is the Lume Cube itself. Without the frame, it comes with the frame not attached. And here's the frame. Okay, now under the box there's some more stuff. Pull that out. There's a charging cable and another little attachment, which you don't really need. It's for a camera. Okay, but that's where that is. Now, here's your light. Here is your frame. These pieces here you do not use with the SolaraGem. This is a camera light, remember that. So these are color filters used for taking, when you use your light for shooting photography. That's what these are for. I use them to kind of protect the light. I use them as like a lens cover, but you don't use them, okay? This is confusing for people. Take them out, don't use them. You want the frame with nothing in it, so I can stick my finger all the way through. This frame will then fit right on around the light like this. Now, if you notice on the back end of the frame, there's a wide side. The wide side is for the SolaraGem. Okay, that's the wide side here. You can see that it's wider. Well, that's not real good light here, but it's this part is the front. This part is the back that goes around the light. Okay, now if you notice, there is a cutout on one side. Sorry, one side here that's not like the other sides. These sides are all flat. This side has, you can think of it as a bite or a cut in it. That is designed to go on the side where this hole is. You see there's a hole there. That's for mounting this to a stand. Okay, I apologize, I'm not a real good light here. So this will go together like this. You see how this is fit on here. Now it's a very, very tight fit. There's a whole other video down the page that will show you exactly how to put this on. But just keep in mind it's a very tight fit, and basically the way you're going to want to do it is to set it on a flat surface, take the heel of your hand, and press on very I'm not on a very good table here. It's not very strong, so I don't want to push it too hard. But it's a tight fit. So you ladies out there, don't be upset. You're not going to break it, but it is a tight fit. And if it feels like you're going to break it, don't worry, you won't. So there we go. So I pressed it in. Again, there's another video down the page that shows that a little better. And now you can see, if the light is good enough, this hole here. So that's the light, that's how it goes together. Okay? Alright, so that's the basics of it. Now, this side with the blue symbol has the minus and plus. That's for decreasing, increasing the intensity. This is the power switch. So the same little bump, and I apologize, the lighting here, I'm trying to make it good, but there's a bump here. You'll feel a bump if you run your hand. That bump will click when you hold it down. So what you want to do is hold it down until the light comes on. Now the light's on. To turn it off, I hold it down until the light is off. Okay? On, off. Okay, now each time I click this light, it will get 10% brighter. There's 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, 70%, 80%, 90%, 100. Now we want to use this at 10%, so you don't really need to ever take it above 10%. Just start at 10%. Why do we do that? It's not about the amount of light, it's actually about the subtle energy through the whole system, through the light and the gemstones. So as we attach that, it's the overall information coming out. It's not about how bright it is. The other reason we don't want to overheat it is that we can melt the filters inside of here. There's some color filters. This light will get very hot if you run it at 100%. If you run it at 10%, it'll run literally all day long and it will not get hot. So you do not need to run it above 10%. I'm just emphasizing that because it's easy to forget that. The other thing is the lower power you run the light, the much longer the charge lasts. So if you run it at 100%, it won't even run for a full hour. If you run it at 10%, it will run 20 or more hours, depending on the mode, 12 to 20 hours, I'd say, depending on the mode. Now, there is a mode where we put the device in that will strobe the device. Okay, just a couple more things, and these are covered more in depth elsewhere, but just a quick overview is that the SolaraGem is actually designed to be used in a blinking or strobing mode, and to do that we use a phone app that connects via Bluetooth. Now, if you're worried about Bluetooth, I understand that. You do not have to have the phone running all the time. You just have it on long enough to turn on the light into the blinking mode, and then you turn the Bluetooth off. So, not a big deal. I run this all night. I'll start it strobing, turn off the phone, put it in airplane mode, go to sleep, wake up the next day, and then turn off the light. So, just a brief note about the Bluetooth. But the effectiveness of this strobing mode is profound. And just by sliding a little lever on the phone, I can increase or decrease the frequency. There's just a few settings, and these are all in the brainwave, like the delta, theta, alpha, mostly brainwave ranges. But these do add a significant benefit to the process. So you can see the little app here. Again, there's more information on this app and other videos that show the screen much more clearly. But very, very helpful, and I can actually run more than one SolaraGem at a time. I can run as many as I want to, and that can be very useful in a clinical setting where you have multiple units on someone at the same time, and you can do it at home that way. It's a very effective way to do things. A little more advanced, but not that much. So anyway, this is the phone app, and then we'll have separate videos on this that you can see this more. But you can see how easy it is once you get it going just to set it up and change the frequencies of your SolaraGem. I typically use the 1.5. This is for things that you need calm. You know, you want to go to sleep, you want to calm down when there's pain or you're anxious. Use something slow. You want to get energized, maybe boost yourself up in the morning, energize your spleen, energize something. Run it faster. Okay? Kind of makes sense. Fast is energized, slow is calm. Kind of correlate. Same with the colors. Yellow, red, warm, hot, energized. Green, blue, purple, cooler, balancing, calming. Okay, so think of those different ranges and start to think how this kind of makes sense just in a natural way. So that's what we're doing, speeding up, slowing down, warmer colors, cooler colors, and so on. So that's the strobing app. And then the other element, and I can also turn the light on and off from this too. So there it's turned off, turned on, and I can read how much battery life is left in a charge. And the other nice thing is when you're strobing these, not only are they more effective, it doubles the length of the charge time because the light's off half the time. So it actually doubles how long this will run. If you're in a clinic, you can just set it up in the morning and let it run all day long in this strobing mode. It's not going to matter. It'll run all day, and you charge it overnight if you want. I actually can run it 3 nights in a row, full night's sleep, before I recharge it. So it has over 20 hours of charge time. Okay, so that's enough about the charger for now. There's much more, the app and the charging and all. You can also see that I'm using a little stand here. Now this happens to be a magnetic stand. There are actually dozens and dozens of stands designed for cameras, camera lights, and phones. This is one that will stick to anything magnetic. So in this case, I tend to use this, say, on a bed frame or a headboard. So I can clamp this and then actually set the light up to shine on the top of my head. And I can just adjust the height of that based on how high my headboard is relative to my head size on the pillow. So this is just there's any number of these, and this is why we don't try to specify just one that you should use, because it may just not work. I don't want to give you something that will frustrate you because that doesn't work well on my couch or my, no, it may not. But these things are everywhere. I mean, your kids probably have them, your grandkids, your neighbors. I mean, they're at Walmart, they're everywhere. Stands, tripods, just any number of things out there that will hold this. It's a standard screw size that you can literally find. Almost everybody sells them, but the screw here, designed to fit that hole, that is the standard for the camera industry. One of the reasons we use this is we wanted to make it very easy to find accessories, find things that work. We recommend things on the website just for starters. This is for more professional use. It's a long, narrow stand that folds down to about 1.5 feet tall, but it'll actually stretch out. There's a tripod here on the bottom. These legs actually spread out to create a tripod, and on this side is actually a screw, the same exact size screw. There's a tilt in there, and that screw fits right here. And I can adjust this anywhere up to 5 feet, so it's perfect for around a massage table. So there's plenty of stuff out there. Check out the website for more detail, and hopefully this is a helpful start. Thank you.